Hi, hello, I'm Jerikaaag. Hi, hey, God. Okay. Hey guys, it's Jerikaaag. Today I'll be coming to you with cheer captain tips. I feel like this can apply for more than just cheer captains, but my expertise is in cheer. I've been cheering for over 12 years now. I'm an all-star as well as in high school cheer leader, and I am one of the few captains for my high school cheer team. I hope y'all found this video useful, and I hope you guys enjoy. Be a leader before becoming the leader. And what I mean by this is if you can fulfill captain duties before you are captain, then I feel like you are letting your teammates know and your coaches know that you are very capable of holding this role. If you can tell your other teammates what's your hair, what's the uniform, if you can break down a dance for them that they may not understand, or teach cheers, or come early and do things that captains typically do and you aren't captain, then I feel like you're showing that you are qualified and that you want that position. And I feel like your coaches will pay attention to that, your teammates will pay attention to that, and I feel like you're just preparing yourself to what you would do next year anyway. Before you are captain, like whether it's years in advance or maybe just the year before, maybe you're junior and you're looking to be captain your senior year, pay attention to the pros and the cons of the captains before you. Pay attention to the things your team responded to, the things your team liked, and the things your team didn't like. I know personally for my team likes putting input in. Like that is something they like doing, whether it's just hair or whether it's just like a uniform. Like if any of the captains that I captain with, if we can't come to a consensus, then we'll drop a poll in the team group message. And I feel like that lets them feel included. Lead by example. I personally feel like this one is really important because a team should be able to do as you say and do as you do. So if the team knows that they're supposed to have clear nail polish and their captain shows up with bright red nail polish on, then they will think that that's okay. If you don't show up till 7 o'clock and they're supposed to be there at 6, they're not gonna show up at 6 knowing that you won't show up at 6. Your team should be able to do as you do. So if you want them to respect you as captain and respect the things that they're supposed to do, then you need to be doing what you're supposed to do. I kind of touched on this earlier. I think it's really important to listen to the input from your teammates. If you're a captain, you are only one person. You may not catch every mistake. You might not know every single thing there is to know about cheer, and there might be something that a teammate might know that you might not know, and that's okay. It is important to listen to them. My team likes to put their input. I'm always willing to listen to input, whether they shoot me a text or they might say something in the group message that I pay attention to. I just think it's really, really important to listen to teammates' input because this is a team sport that requires a team effort, and if your team doesn't like what you're making them do, then it might not end well. I feel like this is one of the harder tips, but what I mean by this is if your best friend is in the front row only because she's your best friend, then that's not putting the needs of the team first. If there's somebody in the second row or the third row that has better skills than her, higher jumps than her, then obviously it makes more sense for them to be in the front row. This also applies to outside events outside of cheer, and I'm somebody that has a busy kind of social life like outside of cheer, and it's really hard when I have to miss like family dinners or parties or things like that for competitions or performances or practice, which kind of happens all the time because I'm in cheer season right now, and this is also when a lot of my friends have birthdays and stuff. It's really hard to put the needs of my team first when I would honestly sometimes rather be at that dinner or rather be at that party. This one in particular I find to be really, really important. Having a good relationship with your coaches can make your captain year 10 times better. And that is just because there have been times where it's been 10 o'clock at night and I'm texting my coach back and forth about a routine or a skill that I think should be in the routine or a skill that I think should be taken out, there have been conversations where we've watched other people's routines, or I've come to practice hours early to sit with my coach and see what makes the most sense for our routine and for our team as in general. So I just think it's really important to be able to communicate with your coaches. You need to have good communication with your coaches to make your captain year 10 times easier.